playoff football, and bone-chilling playoff football at that, in the city of brotherly love at Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Murray now on first down. Dixon complete. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray eluding the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Throwing now is Murray. And he's able to find Diggs. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
First down, Murray. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on second down. Murray into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Backman. Waiting. Hey, defense. Hey, kill. Hey, force home kill. Check. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Oh, he's going to take a shot. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, 46 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Hey, empty. 5-7. Go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Check. Check out route.
Here's Grant. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
You got blocked. Kill.
They will run with Grant. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Corey Grant, 27 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, here's Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Murray now to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
46
line.
down, man. 5-4. Small.
Throwing his Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack City.
brings up third down.
Here we go.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Panthers nothing.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Recon, 132 fighter. Check safety. 74. Hey, Charlie.
Now wins. He finds an opening past the 40. Got him in. It's Brown. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
They'll run on first down. Grant, and good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Hey, rip 5-2, on here. Here, hey, high 7.
On 2nd and 9. Wentz. Flushed out right. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Bravo.
Wentz. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37.
A Hall of Fame coach once said there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out.
Motion. Reset. Kill. Man 5-7. Hey, zoom.
On first down, it's Grant. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Corey Grant with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-0.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Panthers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Push him back.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Completes it to Dixon. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Check. Watch 54. Let's go, D.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 16-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
We got this.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. They'll run on first down. Grant. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
It's been a long day for you. Switch.
Hey, kill. Here, shift. Hey, exit. Wait up.
On 2nd and 9. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's go, D.
Shift. Let's find 7. Hey, orbit.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Alert 3.
To throw is Wentz. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that they've been told.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Watch a slack, watch a slack, watch a slack.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Derek Barnett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Hey, forward, Tokyo! Hey, Wahoo!
This is Grant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Watch safety creep. Watch
Forward, Tokyo!
safety's creeping.
Hey, Haywood! Here, shift.
Whip, whip. Watch the whip. Shift, shift.
Switch up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Sunday! Forky! 82, Forky!
Check 13.
Hey, Echo!
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Here, shift.
Here we go. Mike, 56. Mike, 56.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
81.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. You remember me?
Here, shift.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Back.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Check 20.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
They go back to Grant. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Corey Grant saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. But look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Panthers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Let's set a tone, fella.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Murray. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Right there.
And here we go on fourth down with Murray. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
First down, Carolina.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Murray. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now Murray got an open man. It's Ratley. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Bandit. Bandit. Right there. 54.
Here's Murray. And that's incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
3 yards to go.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Go, go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Right, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Ready? Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Nice, sweetheart.
They're going for it. It's Murray. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
And the Panther first down.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Murray now, perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Murray now. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. Now Murray again. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jordan Franks there to make the grab. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will shave one more off this lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
They're going to need some therapy. 57.
Here's Wentz to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
82. Hey, Delta.
Let's get off the field. Joker. 56. 56, right there, right there.
Tyson.
Here it comes. Mike 56.
Great 15.
Accuracy's traps. Let's go.
Hey, Foxtrot.
On 1st down, it's Grant. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 12 yards is the pickup, good for an Eagle 1st down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. 5-9.
Slam. Check 99. Check 31. You got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that.
Hey, we're good.
They'll keep it on the ground. Grant. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Quick dash.
Come. Hey, center.
Mike 56. Mike's 56.
I'm coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got time. Other side. Solid. Solid.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Tight dog. Tight dog.
On second down now, it's Grant. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Daniel Pumphrey. A gain of 3, second down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Banjo.
Check, great 57. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Slam.
They'll run again with Pumphrey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Check 26. Check 26. Slam.
This by 7. Here.
He's coming to you. Motion. Hey. Switch gears.
Go.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Their season ends here, a tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to